Is it going to do that thing where it's like weird movement? Look how
No, it won't do that.
Oh, it'll look regular?
Yeah.
All right. So thanks for being here, Joel.
Oh, thanks for having me, Greg.
It's very exciting to have you on video with me because video is great.
Is video great?
Do you agree with me that video is much better than audio?
No.
Audio only?
Well, you were telling audio is for pussies, so I was like, I'm scared because I do audio. So you're telling me it's for pussies. I was scared when you said that. You're like a big bully.
Wow. But do you think this is real?
Is it real?
Are we really doing this?
What is it?
What is
Oh,
real?
are we doing this video show at Richard's house? Are we really doing that?
Are we?
Or is it a dream?
You tell me. It's your experience.
I feel like...
Why are you asking me about your experience?
I'm asking you about your experience. Is it a dream?
Is it?
For you?
For me?
Yeah.
I can answer that question. Let's
Go
see.
ahead.
So,
Is it a yes or a no?
it's both.
It's a dream, but it's not a dream?
Exactly.
Doesn't make any sense.
Isn't that clear? Why isn't that clear to you?
It's clear as
So
mud.
you're saying, Joel, that... Ted, do you understand this?
It's clear as mud.
It's clear as mud.
Yes.
So it's crystal clear as mud. You're saying it's a dream... Lori, is this a dream and not a dream?
I think when people ask Joel, what was it like working with Greg Sterlace, he'll say, it's a dream. It was a dream.
Sarcastically.
No, not sarcastically. He'll be serious.
Are you being sarcastic, Joel?
When I say that it's...
A dream and not a dream?
Am I being sarcastic?
I don't think you could be if you're saying it's not a dream and a dream. That's impossible to be sarcastic in that way, right? Was it always your dream to be on? Remember we were in the library and I said, let's do a really mellow, boring show.
How long was that? That was a
18
while
months ago.
Was it? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And then you brought it up a few times to me and said, are we ever going to do that stupid, boring, mellow show?
Can I tell you that that is the only time I've been in the library in Kenmore?
Wow.
And I was like, oh, there's Greg.
You spotted me.
Well, what happened? I was like, oh, there's Greg Sterlace.
So it was probably a dream for you.
Well, I don't know. I mean, when we dream, what happens?
I have a lot of weird images in my head, and Danny Partridge keeps turning into a tree.
So
That
is
kind of
it
stuff.
is it like is it all random? Is it random? Are dreams random?
It's completely random.
It is. Is
I
all
don't
this
think
random?
so.
All this is random. How did we get here?
That's a good question.
Do you believe it started somehow?
Well, I mean, Greg, ask yourself that question.
Did it start somehow? It might not have if it's all a dream.
Does this have a beginning? Is that your question?
Does this show have does this world have a beginning? Did
Are you
it
asking
start
about
sometime?
time? Are you asking about time?
Is there time? Does time exist? My wife says time doesn't exist. I think it's just because when she went to Home Depot this week for 2 hours and she didn't buy anything. So I guess in her mind, time does not exist. But I expected to see some items when she came home. But she just pushed the cart.
Right.
That's it?
Crazy.
You ever do that, Lori? Push the cart around Home Depot? No, not Home Depot.
I've done that.
You're a very demure lady. You don't do the Home Depot stuff, do you?
I do.
Hey, Greg.
Once in a while.
it's
When I
2000
need
Once in a while when you need
Greg,
something.
it's 2017. Demure women shop at Home Depot.
Wow. Is that true, Ken?
I've seen some.
Wow. That's right. You go there.
Shockingly.
So, does time exist?
Does time exist?
It does now.
Doesn't it? I mean,
No, I don't think it does. My
So-
wife told me it doesn't.
I don't know that you're really asking, does time exist? You're asking more, what is time?
No, I'm asking, what is the answer?
Right, but
42.
you're asking the wrong question for
I'm
the answer
asking-
that you're looking for.
No, I'm asking, what is the question?
The question, your question is, does time exist? But you're really wondering, what is time?
What I'm really wondering, Joel, is what is time? Can you define time?
Why do you keep asking me questions that you want to answer? You should find your own answers.
Because I thought you would answer for me, and it would be interesting.
Right, is this like 8th grade where you're cheating off my exam?
Looking into the soul of the boy next to you, that kind of thing.
You did?
No, I was in school with you when we were kids. I wasn't
Not
in school
8th grade, you weren't.
No, that's right. 8th grade was with Joel.
This is kind of like 8th grade now. So.
How is it like 8th grade now? Immature, you
Isn't
mean? Silly, pathetic,
Enjoyable?
and very enjoyable.
Wait, you went to school together?
No, I just said we didn't. Are you following us at all, Lori? You can't hear me. You can't hear me, can you? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear Joel laughing and Ken laughing?
Oh, fuck.
So why don't you follow the conversation, Lori?
What?
Hey,
Are they laughing?
Hey, lay off,
Are they?
Lori.
Yes, they're laughing.
Lori's my friend. Lori's my friend.
When did you meet Lori? Today?
No,
No.
several times.
Yeah.
Lori's.
Around.
First of all, for all the work that she does for you,
Yeah.
you should be thankful.
Am I not thankful?
I don't know. You
Oh,
tell
yes.
me.
Hold on. Am I not thankful?
You're very thankful.
Well, there you go. I'm
Very
very thankful, Joel.
So let's talk about the movie. Can we talk about the movie?
Yeah, of course. The movie. What do you think of our concept?
I think it's phenomenal.
Phenomenal concept.
Yep. Because I think it takes off the constraints. I talked about this with Richard before, like propriety of ideals, like people owning ideas. That's bullshit.
Right.
So that you're able to remove the boundaries or barriers to doing that is something that is good, I think.
It's a curse on society.
Well, it's a limitation that's not necessary.
It's not necessary. I mean, Trump wants to stop all ideas. He said in his speech.
Well, because he doesn't have any. So
Right, since he has none himself.
he assumes nobody else does either. So.
And he's thinking, why would you want it? Who cares? Because it's a moot point.
Yeah, he's like a little infant playing with the mobile, not understanding that there's a whole
World out there.
there's a whole other thing going on.
He's like
here.
a cat.
Yeah, right.
He's just in a little bubble since birth. That's
Yeah.
kind of sad.
It is sad.
Can you imagine a guy like that with a silver spoon up his ass for his entire life, and now he's president? He never had political experience.
Yeah, you're about to see what happens when a
Well,
90-mile-an-hour vehicle hits a brick wall.
Oh yeah. Do you feel that it's the apocalypse then, the end times?
Do you?
Yes. Totally.
But wait,
Hold on. Totally. Okay.
I don't at all.
Are you kidding me? It's over, buddy.
Is it?
We're in a fast lane towards disaster.
So what are you going to do on your last day, Greg? What do you want to do? What's the
Talk
best
to
thing
you,
can
of
do?
course.
Oh, please.
That's why I'm here for. This
I
might
just
be the
threw up in
last.
my mouth a
This might be
little
the. You threw up your mouth because I said I want to talk to you.
Yeah, on the last day of your existence?
I think this might be it.
Okay.
It's a good chance.
All right.
Because
well,
it's day 2 of the
listen,
apocalypse.
I'm cool with it if you are. All right.
So I don't have to edit the movie anymore?
No, you don't have to edit the movie because it's all over now, Baby Blue. So it's, it's sad, but yeah, I think the apocalypse is here. Apocalypse now.
What is the major sign that that's happening?
I think it's when Trump, who's an idiot. Hold on. I think it's when Trump, who's an idiot, met the generals for the first time and said, "We have nukes. Why are we using nukes? We can use them. I get the code soon. Great. They took my phone away, but now I get the nuclear code. We can use them. Great. Why don't we do that?" That's what I got out of that. Yeah. And when he came in, before he came into office, he also said, "Can we get more nukes? We need more nuclear power. We need more to kill more people. How can we kill more people? Why haven't we done it since '45? What kind of questions have the president like? Why haven't we done it since '45?
Well, it's not the question that he's elected. It's how did he get elected? That's the question.
Damn electoral college.
It's
know
not
it, and I
that
know.
either.
Oh, it's actually the hatred
It's
and the
not that
misogyny
either.
and the racism. It's a TV star.
No, I mean really, look at it. It's a calculated move by Russia.
Oh, I know. Putin. He put him in there. Oh my God.
You don't think so?
I do. I think you look like Putin.
Yeah.
You
surprised
remind me of
Putin wasn't
Doesn't he
there.
look kind of like Putin? Look at him, Ken. Look at him. He can take his
Greg,
shirt
I got to
off.
tell you something. For a moment there, you almost caught me off guard. That was good. I didn't know what to say.
Laura, I've caught you off guard before, right?
Let's not talk about our sex life.
Okay. Let's not. You're hetero, right?
No, I'm Lori.
Anyways,
What is gender fluidity, Greg?
gender fluidity is what I am involved in.
It's what you are, right?
What I do
Are you
is
gender fluid?
Yes,
What does
because
that mean?
well, Ken's going to be sickened by this, but it means that he's leaving. Look at his face. Look at his face. Look at his face. Kiss him. No. Gender fluidity is what I'm involved in. It's because we're all kind of feminine. We're all kind of masculine. It just depends on what moment and what drug you're on. You know?
What?
You know?
The fuck are you talking about?
I don't know
Wait,
either.
roll that by you again. It's what
I wish time didn't exist.
You don't agree, Ken? That's what gender fluidity is. What about for
Yeah.
you? Do you have a definition?
Gender fluidity is like, I think gender fluidity is just like the tossing off of labels and identities of that can be constricting for certain people or certain experiences. So
I don't like to constrict myself. I had an experience with gender fluidity this summer, and I'm going to talk about it on the show right now. Went on a trip to Chicago with my wife, and the week before, my friend Lori, right here, She was at the Mohawk place in downtown Buffalo. This is the week before in August, and she went into the female bathroom. I thought that's gender fluidity, And a week later, went on a trip to Chicago. We stopped at a convenience store, and they had a bathroom. I went in the female bathroom. It's the first time I ever did that.
So you're gonna
I was
finish
influenced by Lori.
Are you gonna finish the story and tell
Remember
what
I told you
happened?
about that, right?
What
Yeah,
happened
wait
in the
a minute.
bathroom?
You went to the ladies' bathroom?
Yeah, a week later at the truck stop.
Were you dressed as a woman?
No. But I felt gender fluid, though. I'd never been in a woman's bathroom
That's
before.
not what
so-
gender fluidity is about, Craig.
That was my gender fluidity. Ken, I'll put you... I wish I could have a close up with Ken's face. Look at this. Look at his face. He said, Ken, I'll set your mind at ease. The women's bathroom was the only one. The men's bathroom was being used. The women's bathroom was not being used. It's just one stall. There's no special thing about it. It wasn't really like... there were no women in it, for instance. It's just me going...
What's the point?
I had to urinate, man, badly.
You gonna hold it?
No. So that's gender fluidity. Is that correct, Lori? Did I get that right?
Oh, I
thought
didn't
so,
know
okay.
we were going to...
Does time exist?
This time exists.
So what is it? Was it the Big Bang Theory, or was it God, or was it aliens, or is this really happening, or what?
Yeah.
To all that?
I'm just listening.
Do you believe it was God, aliens, the Big Bang Theory, or it's just not really happening?
Listen, I had a friend who taught me something one time.
Was it me?
No. Although you're my friend.
Good.
No.
Good.
He said you don't offer something without it being shared. So you go ahead, give your answer, and then I'll respond.
I think it's definitely not happening.
How is that possible?
Well, I believe that you're all a figment of my imagination, and I don't even exist. You, what do you think?
Well, first of all, I like your answer.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's how
Let
I
me tell you
feel.
why. Well, I know.
It might be
Well,
egocentric of me, but
No, well, I think there's an element of truth in that. It's a
Yeah.
very deep understanding.
There is.
Peter Matheson talks about in The Snow Leopard how he smoked like peyote or something. He was messing with something. He spoke about how drugs knock the screens awry in our mind.
oh yeah.
So we can perceive reality correctly. Like not correctly, but like as it is. Not through our lens, but it cracks the lens. It shatters the lens so there's no lens. So you see things clearly, right? Yeah.
Like in the Matrix.
That's why I take drugs. Yeah. Right. I told Richard Wickett to take drugs and open up his mind. He wouldn't do it. He was afraid.
Well, drugs aren't the only way to open up your mind. though.
No, you can do it with thought.
You can do, yeah, there are probably a lot of different ways you can do it.
Like what other ways are there besides thought and drugs?
Meditation is a good way to do it.
Meditation. I do that.
Meditation is probably the clearest way to see things as they are.
But drugs are quicker,
And easier.
easier, and quicker. Well, I enjoy that. If I'm going to open my mind, I'll go for quick and
Well, because
easy.
you're a good consumer capitalist, that's why.
Yes.
You like quick and easy things.
Yes. Are you saying that in a pejorative sense?
I don't know, am I?
It sounds like you are. That's what I'm getting at this. You like it quick and easy, and yeah, of course you do, because you're a capitalist fuck.
I just tried to get you back for the Putin comment, so.
I think you do kind of remind me of Putin. Take your shirt off, ride a horse, shave maybe. It'd be great. Can you do a Russian accent?
I can't, no.
Oh,
They do know we're recording, right?
what did I say wrong?
No, the fucking bell on the.
Hey, are you putting down Richard Wickett's bell? Yeah. So what were we talking about? Oh yeah,
let's go back to the
meditation.
movie, though. All right.
No, let's talk about meditation.
Well,
I'm interested in
actually,
that. How
this ties in nicely to your, because we spoke about this, but the Catcher in the Rye,
yeah,
Salinger was a student of Zen Buddhism,
he was a fanatic.
and we spoke about
Jesus, what are they doing? Going in and out, in and out, in and out?
Hey,
it doesn't
You
matter.
hear it, right?
no.
What?
I don't think he can.
Is that
It's like the
Can you
English.
hear it? Is that
It's like the
happening?
Yeah,
English
exactly.
cop car, isn't it?
What did you hear?
I heard.
happened?
You heard that, Ken, right? See, he nodded yes.
So, but The Catcher in the Rye, J.D. Salinger was a student of Zen Buddhism. What is the sound of one hand clapping was made famous, obviously, by the book.
Yeah.
But what was not understood till later is that Holden, and we spoke about this, from a theory of like a critical theory, that Holden is a bodhisattva, like
Yeah, he is.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Like the song with Steely Dan.
well, I mean, because The Catcher in the Rye was self-contained in a sense, and there was no real direct, other than the koan in the beginning, any allusion to that. It was when that was understood, it gave a fullness to the story that was not there before.
Yeah, it does. It does give a fullness to the story. There's no doubt about it. I
Yeah.
think it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. It's all contained in one little nugget.
Yeah. So tell me about the film. What'd you do?
Well, we got lucky a lot, you know, like it was all luck that Salinger wrote a book and then he wouldn't allow it to be made into a movie because he saw another of his works made into a movie that he thought was bad.
Right.
So he said, for no adaptation of my...
Oh, that was the reason? That was the reason?
Yeah.
Oh.
He wouldn't sell the right. He loved movies. He was a big movie fan. But after his first short story was made into a movie, one of his early short stories...
Which one was that?
Why are they going in and out?
Which one was that?
This is brutal. That many times for smoking?
Smoky, all right?
Well, disconnect the fucking door.
For that many times, Lori, they have to go in and out to
Christ.
smoke? What are they going, like, what are they doing?
Craig,
One
look at
puff?
it this way.
Something
Look at
that's
it this
one
way.
puff, another...
It's better than music.
Paul, can you tell them to stop going in and out of the house, in and out of the house, in and out?
They're going for their night walk.
Thank God.
Whatever.
The night walk is supposed to be at 1 a.m. Okay. Anyways, yeah. So you can't hear the bells chiming, so you're okay, Joel.
I'm not sure it's happening.
It's happening. Ken, is it happening? It was happening a
too
lot. Oh my God. So yeah. So he hated that movie.
Well, just tune it out. It's there. You might as well deal with it. What is the...
Good point. Just like life.
Yeah.
Right.
Now you know
what
what
was
it's like when I'm listening to the music during the Common Show.
That's not the same fucking thing. That's not the same thing.
It is the same thing.
But just ignore it, Lori. Jesus.
What was
Okay,
the short story that was made into...
Uncle Wig. I didn't say annoy me with music, just like
no, but this
like
is what,
Richard
you know,
does. I know. So I used, anyways. Uncle Wiggly, Joel.
Uncle Wiggly.
What the fuck?
That's the name of the story. Uncle Wiggly in Connecticut. Joel.
Is that from 9 short stories?
Yeah, it's in 9 stories. Yeah.
9 stories.
The thing is, we can still jettison Lori and Ken. Do you think they're fucking up our exchange here?
I don't think so at all.
You feel
Do you
good
think
about
so?
them?
Hey,
No,
hey.
I feel good about them.
Listen, if they want to be here, I want them here.
Do you guys want us to be here still?
If
Do you
they
want to
don't
be
want
here,
to be
Lori?
here, I don't want them here.
In the beginning,
Laura, you still
I
wanna be
was
here?
sure it was here. Now I'm not even sure I'm here.
Okay.
Does it
Ken,
matter?
Are you enjoying this, or you want to leave?
If that bell would stop fucking going off, it'd be great.
No, it's brutal.
By the way, Laura, I
the-
think you look very nice.
Just live through it.
I just had my hair done today, Joel.
Well, you look very nice.
Thank you.
You look like a 1920s flapper. Doesn't she? Joel?
Nice flapper, honey. What's under the flap?
I didn't know you were going to speak.
I
Say
know.
that again.
No, no.
I thought you were a strong silent type broad.
Thank you. What a nice thing to say, Joel.
Well, it's
That's
true.
really sweet.
It's true.
Yeah, you look like a flapper from 1920, like the F. Scott Fitzgerald novel. He used to live in
That
Buffalo.
wasn't as sweet.
He used to live in Buffalo. So, yeah, Uncle Wiggly in Connecticut. Jesus Christ. Meditation, too.
Yeah.
Uncle Wiggly in Connecticut.
What
And
was that about?
I don't know. It was about the
Oh.
couple, Susan Hayward falling in love with,
Yeah.
My Foolish Heart. That's what it was about. It was a little romance story. But meditation, really, you can get quicker.
Yeah.
You can get there quicker than with drugs. No, you
No,
get there
it's- yeah,
longer than with drugs,
take-
but
you
it's clearer.
Well, so it's kind of like, it's like you want to build a house.
I do.
right?
Yeah.
So you can just add water, like Insta House. You take the drugs,
Oh yeah, that's
or
great.
you build the house. You build the house through meditation.
And you get the same effect.
Well, no, you don't, because your foundation is much stronger.
You get a better effect.
When you invest something, there's a reward or return. So, the more the effort, the more the return. If you take the easy route, drugs, it's one thing. It does knock the screens awry. You can see things,
Yeah.
but there's not the transformation that takes place that comes with meditation.
But some people have said that. Many people have said. Many Indians have said that the thing is, you don't have to meditate to get the clear thing. You can reach the highest height, simple and easy, if you use your mind the right way. You can do it quickly, without drugs, without meditation, if you use your mind correctly.
Okay, so let's talk about that.
Like right now, you can reach the highest point of happiness and bliss, if that's what you're going for, without drugs, without meditation, just by being in the moment and letting the joy flow through you.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
if you because Pete Townshend said that he said that a lot of people said it, like Mayor Baba said it, etc. But he used it on Tommy, where he said if I told you what it takes to reach the highest high, you'd laugh and say nothing's that simple. Because you don't even need the drugs, you don't even need the meditation. You can just go past the meditation right to, if you're thinking correctly and you're in the moment and you're letting the joy flow through you, you can hit that highest high without the drugs, and which can have side effects, and without the meditation, which can take a long fucking time.
But also, what he found is that any practice can do it. So the practice of playing an instrument,
it can,
music, music. Why does that work? It's because you're using the body and you're out of your head and you're clearing your mind. So what he's saying is that it's not that you use your mind that it's so simple. It's just that it's so simple.
It is simple, but
the mind gets in the way.
Yeah, well, right. You don't have to actually, like, if you can turn off your mind, relax, and float downstream, then you can get rid of the mind. As soon as you can get rid of the mind and be in the moment, then you can have that highest high without having to meditate. You can really get there quicker, but without drugs, which can have a lot of horrible side effects.
Well, I mean,
I think.
It depends upon what you're looking for and what.
Yeah, what horrible side effects you enjoy possibly.
It's not necessarily horrible side effects. I mean, you can take, there are new studies out that for PTSD or depression that you can take psychotropics, including LSD, peyote. I think peyote. Am I saying that right?
Peyote.
I heard it's peyote.
Peyote.
But it doesn't matter. What's the difference? We know what you're talking about.
That they have medicinal,
We've all done it.
They have medicinal qualities and healing properties for PTSD, depression, and other mental health issues.
Yeah, but the reason my mental health issues are all PTSD and I'm all fucked up, but I don't bother with those psychotropic drugs because I turn off my mind, relax, and float downstream, and therefore that's bliss. And the moment is everything.
Let me ask you a question. I'm going to ask you a blunt question. Does the past chase you?
No.
It doesn't chase you.
It does not.
Okay.
Does it chase you? Does it? No? Yes? I didn't hear anything. What was the answer?
Does the past chase me?
Yes.
No, it does not.
Ken, does the past chase you?
Fucking A right. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about.
Remember you were talking about your mother that time in a show. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Lori, remember that. Does the past chase you?
Does it chase me? I don't think it chases me. I deal with it a lot. I do deal with the past a lot.
And wouldn't that make it chase you? It's chasing you?
If that's what we're saying, yeah, I guess it does. I guess it does.
Why don't you let go of that? Because it's all spilt bourbon.
I don't let go of it kind of for the same reason that Kirk said in Star Trek V.
What? Oh, the God episode.
Yeah.
The God's... remember that one? You see that one? About God.
Bones said, let him take your pain away.
Yeah.
And he said, I don't want my pain taken away. I need my pain. I want my pain.
Is that how you
pain
feel?
Makes me who I am.
And you want your pain,
My
Lori?
past is part of what makes me who I am. I don't want to delete my past.
That's a fascinating insight.
But also you can have... There's a lot of people can look back at their past and say, this is very pleasurable. Therefore, pleasure makes the person what they are, not pain.
Does it? I
It
don't
can.
know about that.
It can.
I don't know about pleasure or pain defining anything other than momentary experiences.
Well, I'm saying Lori's saying that the pain from the past, she deals with a lot. Therefore, it makes her the person she is now because she's dealing with a lot. But I'm saying don't let it chase you. And then once you eliminate it,
I didn't say just pain.
Yeah.
I said the past.
and the pain
And
for
there
the
were good
past
things
too.
and bad things. And my
Well, that would be-
relationship with Amy was good and bad.
You're not allowed to talk about that on video.
Can I use a different name?
No, because we all know who it is. Plus, you already mentioned who it is, so we got to change names now. We're talking about Brenda. My past relationship with Brenda fucked me up. Because you were short and what the. We all know what we're talking about, right, Ken?
Yeah.
Back me up on this. Once you've gone there, Joel, you can't go back. Is that true?
Depends on where you're talking about going.
Well, once you say on video, I want to talk about Amy, let me change your name for the rest of the show. Unless someone tunes in late, it's pretty much...
I'm not sure this is happening, so I don't think it really makes a difference.
See, it doesn't matter now.
Anyways, I told Sanford, for instance, I said, listen, you're upset sometimes.
You
I can't say his
Sanford's
name.
David. It's David.
We can't talk about everybody or say their name. Okay, I changed my tack. Richard Wicca. I told him in this room 2 months ago, you back me up on this, Lori, I want to vomit all over you.
Yes.
Right, Lori?
Yes.
I said it to Richard Wicca. You know what Richard Wicca said? He said, do it in my bathroom instead, please. You can say anything you want to Richard Wicca. You can say anything right now. Anyone want to say anything about Richard Wicca negatively? Just say negative thoughts about Richard Wicca. None. Joel,
While he's on the night walk.
all positive. What about you? Are you having positive? You must have some. You don't even like Richard.
I know.
You're hesitating. You don't even like him. It's a known fact.
That's not fair. I didn't. Yours.
Can I go down?
putting words in my
Can I
mouth.
run through the litany of things about Richard Wicca you don't like?
Yeah, let's hear it.
See, this is
Now
where-
wait a
right,
minute.
Right? See, this is right, Laurie.
To say there are things I don't like about Richard.
Yeah.
Versus that I don't like Richard is two different things.
Do you like Richard?
I like Richard.
There's a lot of things you hate about him.
There's
correct?
a lot of things about me that Richard doesn't like.
Like what? What does he not like about you? You're so
He doesn't like the
delightful.
fact that I'm critical.
Oh, he hates criticism? I don't think that's true. Because Joel, if you know anything about Richard Wicca, he can take any criticism. You know that about him? He can take anything. You say I hate you so much I want to vomit on you. He doesn't get upset with me.
I'm not going to use this lion eating the monkey part in the movie. Grrr. And he storms out. He's not. Yeah, he's not.
Wait
yeah.
a minute. I remember that time.
Yeah, you remember it.
Joel, Richard
Yes.
came up with this great idea to have a lion eat a monkey and put it in the Catcher in the Rye. And then Laurie didn't use it, and Richard stomped out of the room and went to his office. He was pissed.
Right. Let me ask you, where would that fit in the movie?
Well, Richard thought it would fit in the movie somehow, and we all
Right. Did
thought.
anyone else?
I thought it was genius,
Oh, what did you think, Laurie?
and Laurie didn't like it though.
Why didn't you like it? Why
I
didn't you
used
like it?
something.
Oh,
similar.
she changed the video. You changed the fucking video. That's what it was. So Joel,
So why
Richard
didn't you
finds the
use that?
fucking video, and we give it to Laurie, and Laurie says, and I quote, "It's Richard's idea. I think I'll change it. I'll get a different video."
Oh,
that's
for God's sake! It was in the same video. I just didn't. I just used a different clip.
But you didn't want to use his because it was his. Isn't that true? Just because it was Richard, you switched it.
Hi, folks. I just want to explain why I didn't use that. And then they didn't want the lion part at all anyway.
Because your line part sucked. That's why we took it out. And Richard said, and I quote, "If you would use my lion part, the part that I worked, the part I worked in slave for, it would have had a good. I could eat the monkey, but you didn't do it. You fuck.
So, Greg, let me. Can I ask a question? Why?
Can you? That's a good question.
Why did you choose Laurie to do the editing for your movie?
Choose.
I was lucky. It was a lucky break. She
How
said,
was it lucky?
Well, she said, "Listen, idiot. Greg, listen to me. Amy Novak is not editing the movie, so why don't I do it, you fucking idiot?" I said, "Okay, that sounds like we'll try it out."
Happened, Joel.
Oh, it's not. Go ahead.
He heard you anyway.
Tell us.
Greg had been talking to. Should I tell the story?
Yeah.
No, don't
Greg
tell the
had been
story. It's
talking-
boring.
Greg had been talking
It goes
about doing a
nowhere. This
movie.
goes nowhere.
To everybody from years, and he'd been working on the movie and talking about
18
this movie,
years,
this
yeah.
movie, and I said, "When are you going to get the movie pulled together?"
I said never.
And he said, "Probably never."
There you go. See, I'm quoting
So I
right.
had been doing some video editing.
Oh, God. And then you jumped in and said, "Can I
got
edit
up
the
the
movie?"
nerve, and I said,
And I said, "Okay, let's try it out."
"Why don't you give me a chance and let me try it?"
Long story short, I said, "Okay, let's try it
Yeah.
out."
So you said, "But we have to convince Emil."
Well, because he said he was going to edit it eventually.
I know.
So there you go. That's the same story that's told, Joe. I told you that was nowhere.
basically.
Wasn't that nowhere? Wasn't his story, her story, nothing? Come on.
Are you happy with the movie?
Huh?
Are you happy with the movie?
No.
Why not?
Because it's so sad.
That's not why you're not happy with the movie.
It's a tearjerker. That is really it's a dramatic. It's hard to watch because of all the pain involved. You know, the murderer, the psychotic murderer. You know, it's just too much for me. I like a
Why'd
nice
you make it then? Why'd you make it? What was your real MO? What was your real MO for making it?
What? Fame, of course. Infamy.
Bullshit.
Infamy.
Yeah.
The Tonight Show.
The Tonight
Or the
Show
Late Show.
with the Late Show with.
Why'd you do it?
I just told you, Joel.
You're full of shit. No,
I am
wanna know,
not full of shit.
What drew you to The Catcher in the Rye to make that into a movie?
Because I wanted some infamy or fame and or
Right, you could
fame.
have chosen something far more controversial than The Catcher in the Rye.
But wasn't it Paula's original idea, or was it your
It
original?
was my idea. Anyways, back to you.
What do you like about The Catcher in the Rye?
You know, it's a contained Buddhist piece with a cone at the beginning.
Is it?
I believe so.
There's a colon at the beginning.
A cone.
A cone.
Like
Yeah,
C-O-N-E
the little
at
hat.
the beginning. Yeah, I think, I used to go to Buddhist meetings, American Buddhist meetings in the 80s. because I was so depressed that I didn't want to go on psychotropic drugs, you know, Joel. And then I used to go to these meetings where
I don't.
got my go.
I don't. What do you mean?
I used to get
You
my
didn't
go.
want to go on psychotropic drugs? Why
I
not?
know. In '84, I didn't want to go on psychotropic drugs.
How come?